Thank you for your interest in positions at the U.S. Embassy in Riyadh, Consulate General in Tehran, or Consulate General in Jeddah. If you are thinking about applying to any of our vacant positions, you've come to the right place. Today, we will give you a quick step-by-step guide to the application process. As you begin, please read the vacancy announcement requirements carefully, as this will determine whether you qualify for the position. This pertains to your education level, previous work experience, and your language skills. If at any point in the application process you have questions, please email us at hroriyadh@state.gov. The first step is to create an account. In order to apply for vacant positions, an active electronic recruitment application account is required. When creating the account, make sure your email, mobile phone number, and the rest of your personal information are accurate. The second step is eligibility questions. Eligibility questions tell us more about you as a candidate. For example, do any of your family members work at the embassy or consulate you are applying to? If so, you should state their full name, their relationship to you, and the section they work for. The rest of the questions are straightforward. Make sure you answer the questions completely, honestly, and to the best of your ability. The third step, education, work experience, and language. First, let's discuss the education section. In the education portion of the application, candidates should mention the highest level of education they have obtained. Notice, under this section, there is a tab where the candidate can add additional education. You may add up to 10 degrees. If you have multiple degrees, for example, some candidates may possess more than one bachelor's degree or master's degree, please mention them in this portion. This applies to the work experience portion of the application as well. Now we will discuss the work experience section of the application. Let's go through an example. Notice this entry needs improvement. First, please notice the use of the number is grammatically incorrect. Second, what are your duties as a teacher? This could use further clarification, as we cannot assume what you did in the past. It is up to you as a candidate to inform us. To help you, ask yourself the following questions. First, what were my regular day-to-day responsibilities? Second, how did I contribute to complete the necessary tasks? Below is an example of how to properly describe your duties and responsibility. Now, onto language. The language portion of the application is the area where most candidates make errors or omissions. Please do not assume we know your native language or skill levels. This applies to other languages too. Additionally, if you speak more than one language, list those other languages and how well you speak, read, and write. Notice the Add Additional Language button. A lot of candidates overlook this step, and this disadvantages them in the application process. The fourth step, grade. The next portion of the application will cover the series and grade of the position for which you are applying. This is a more internal portion of the application. For now, click the box available and select yes in order to move forward with the application. The location portion may vary. Options may include Riyadh, Jeddah, or Tehran. Click the location where you wish for your application to be considered. The last question is helpful for us. Please answer how you heard about this position. The fifth step, vacancy questions. Answering the vacancy questions helps us learn more about the candidate and their skills and capabilities. Please answer the questions honestly. The sixth step, documents. This section is very important. It ensures the information you already listed is accurate. Include any and all documents that may help your candidacy, such as education certificates, training certificates, or letters of recommendation. The seventh step, vacancy resume. This portion of the application is optional. As you may recall, you previously listed your education and previous work experience. Please note that whatever you list here must have already been listed previously in the application. This is very important, as all information not mentioned previously in the application cannot be considered for your candidacy. The eighth step, review and submit. Congratulations, you have made it to the final portion of the application. It is important to review the entire application before submitting. However, don't be afraid to hit that blue submit button. At any point, you can go back and edit your application, as long as the vacancy remains open. Upon submitting your application, a declaration notification should appear on your screen. Please check the box, certifying that the information you submitted is true, correct, complete, and made in good faith. After checking the box, don't forget to click Submit. Upon submitting, a thank you message will appear on your screen. Notice the green check mark on the right. This indicates that you have successfully submitted your application. You have two options after you successfully submit your application. The first option is to view the status of your application. To do this, select View Your Dashboard. There you will be able to edit your application, update your documents, download your application, or withdraw your application. Or you can choose the second option. You can return to the vacancy listing to search for more job opportunities. Once again, we appreciate your interest in working with our embassy or consulates, and we look forward to receiving your application. It may take up to 4 weeks to hear a response. Check your email frequently, including your junk folder for responses. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at hro.riyadh@state.gov.